So hi everybody, I'm going to show the next part of my last video. So in this video I'm going to talk about how to register yourself for apprentice or trade equivalency assessment. So the site that we use is the same, and I think document is some around the same, that you still need actually for the trade equivalency you don't need a SIN number, but for the apprenticeship you need to have a SIN number, government issue ID, and your credential about your education. And yeah, so I'm going to show you right now so how to register on the website. So you just need to go to Skill Trades Ontario website and then go for store portal, but I'm still going to open the whole page, and then you're going to find this login section in here. Click on that. So if you don't have an account, you have to make an account in here. It's pretty simple. So you have to add all of your details and then you put login in. So already have account, so and already logged there. So here it is. So that's the account look like once you have your login set up. And this one that I made like a demo profile long time ago, but in here, so you're gonna go straight to new application, whatever you want, apprentice, trade equivalency assessment. Then you're gonna choose, well, for this video I'm gonna choose apprentice, and then you're gonna choose which sector are you in. So for me that'd be service, and my trade code would be 415A for the cook. So for the assistant cook, it's not a red seal trade, so you don't get any certification for this. But for cook 415A it is. So click on that, continue. So all the document that you need. So you must have a social insurance number, and these all documents: mailing address, telephone number. So you must have a sponsor, and the sponsor has a different documentation. So you're gonna add actually the sponsor name in the next section, I think. Yeah, in the next section, yeah. So you need proof of your age, SIN number, and your education credentials. Click, click, click. Then you come right here. Again, your information about your status, everything else, street, and all the stuff. So in here you're gonna add the sponsor ID for your sponsor. If you don't have a sponsor, then you have to contact the ministry. I think when I was talking to a lady from a ministry, I think she was my consultant for training and everything, and she told me that it's so hard process, and I don't know, I had a really bad experience with her. So she was my training consultant from the ministry, and yeah, but I had my corporation had one of the corporation had a sponsor ID, so I used that one, but that was for head office. So you're gonna add that in here, so it's gonna fill up all the details in here if your sponsor have ID. Then you're gonna add all your documents about like the document that we showed in the last window, so you're gonna add it in the third section. So fourth section you'll be completing the whole profile, and that be it. And so I'm gonna cancel this one. I'm gonna show again. So trade equivalency assessment. So same thing, whichever section are you in. So I'll be going in service. Oh, so they have only few trades in here that you could apply for. It's not as apprentice, but you only have, I think, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in total 10 trades that you could apply as a assessment for. So I'll be taking cook again. Click, 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 continue. Have you ever registered? So for me it was, I registered myself before as apprentice, but I did not complete it. But if you did not, so click on no, continue, document type. So all the documents that you have, you can upload it in here, and I think you could add more documents somehow. There must be somewhere where you could add, actually, yeah. So you can add multiple files in here in this section, and you could like rename the document and upload it in here. and then complete. I don't remember that you pay the fees right here, or no, actually you don't pay the fees at the complete section, I think. So they're gonna send you a confirmation your documents are all accurate, and then they're gonna start reviewing. Then they're gonna ask you to pay. Then they're gonna start reviewing it, and yeah, that'd be it. So that's the simple process. So I believe you've done a whole shebang online. So now you need to focus on what document that you need from your employer. So the first one would be your job letter, or also called experience letter. And for the job letter, it must include what your company does. Assume that you work in a hotel, so it should include like what do you guys do, like who do you guys serve, and same thing goes for restaurant, long-term retirement homes, or daycare, anything in regards. So they should tell, like they should like make like small description what the company does. And the second will be your hours, so your start date, end date, company letterhead, and it should be signed by your supervisor or your manager. If you guys have supervisor and manager, both of them, so you get a sign from your manager, and you can also get your supervisor to sign below it. And make sure that you include their contact details and your company contact details. If you have your company phone number, I think not in your job letter, you should not include your phone number in there. And so also, there's a document called CAP, Competency Analysis Profile, something like that. So it's like a smaller version of logbook. So you need to get to your employer or your manager or supervisor to initial all the skills that you have completed at your job. And that's also a big point to get your assessment done in a timely manner, because for my one I got stuck in there and it takes a long time to people to just sign off all the documents. So make sure you include all your document at once so that you don't have to go back and forth with your employer, because this process could be tedious for your employer because they don't want to do a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's all about it. And you pay your fees. If the ministry require any documents, they might ask you for it. For I don't know, if you see the information on the website, they say like they might ask for the interview with you and your manager or the person who's signing off the document. But in my case, it was simple. So I uploaded all the document. They asked me for some more documents or some documents to make some changes into them, and I re-uploaded all the new documents. Then they just send me a letter that I'm approved. And you also, the main part is education. You should have education if you're applying as a cook in Ontario. So the education, all the courses are listed on their website. So for me, I already had education, so I uploaded that document in there. And yeah, because even so, trade equivalency is same as apprentice, but you're saying that you already done all the thing that you would do as apprentice. You already done that, so that's the big part of it. So even in the apprentice, you have to, I think 90% is hand-on experience and 10% is study. So for same thing goes for trade equivalency assessment. You should have done study in regards of culinary. So like theory of food, you should know that, and chef production, all the stuff that included in the culinary programs. So you should have done that before and you're applying for the assessment, because if you don't have the education part of it, chances are I'm not sure, because I don't think it's their requirement. If you don't have them, they're not going to approve you and they're going to ask you to do it. So make sure that you have them, and then you check all the requirements for it first, and then you apply for it, because and the money that you pay is not refundable. So make sure you don't lose money. So that's it for this video. If you guys want me to share more of my experience or anything you guys want to ask me about it, make sure you could contact me in the comments and let me know what you guys want to know more. Thank you.